Good morning, my friends. Hope your day is going well. I know mine is just starting pretty much. I got up pretty early today, but here we are. Here we are. This is Reflections coming at you live, because I ain't doing this pre recorded. Anyway, wanted to jump on and give my perspective on some events in the world right now, as one of my loyal listeners told me to do. Said I should offer my perspective on current world events and stuff like that because I think people I think it's important to have an alternative perspective because on online right now, it's always one side or the other. It's like, I'll give you a good example. This whole thing is inspired by this quote unquote air quotes here Jason Aldean controversy, and I can't believe I'm talking about it, but it does illustrate a good point. I decided I was going to read the lyrics of the song and see if I could understand what people were talking about. And then I got stuck into the doom scrolling of TikTok and having one side tell me that he's racist, one side tell me that he's not. And it's freaking silly, man, that these arguments go on, and like little alarm bells always go off for me whenever this kind of stuff happens. It's like the people need to realize, one of the things that I realized when I read the lyrics of the song at the very bottom of the song, it's written by four different people. None of them are him. So this man has not ever lived in a small town in his life. He is not from a small town. He didn't write the song. The song is written for him. And do you think that it was not written on purpose that way to drum up controversy? You're freaking silly if you don't. Like, all these people fighting with each other is part of the plan, is part of the reason this song was written. You watch part of the video, I watched it on mute because it's terrible. And it shows, all kinds of stuff from the BLM riots and all the crap that we've dealt with over the past couple of years, all the videos of people, robbing stores and crap like that, and like Antifa people spitting in the face of cops. And like the videos are all strong mix of black and white, but a lot of people are saying the song is racist, and like they're going way out of their way to prove that the song is racist, and it's silly. But nonetheless, again, the song was written on purpose to drum up controversy. And I just read a thing that said his streams of his albums are up 999%, bro. That further illustrates the point that it was obviously engineered this way. And you're going to see a lot more of that, more and more of these songs. Like, why do you think artists do like diss tracks? It's to honestly to drum up controversy and get people clicking on their stuff, because normal advertising doesn't work as much anymore. People are not really listening to the radio. People are not, reading news articles as much and all that crap anymore. Like people don't read flyers. Like, so what do? They use TikTok and stuff like that to drum up controversy. And it brings me to the next point, the idea of like the Matrix. So many people think of the Matrix as like we're stuck inside of like a simulation, and whether or not that's true, it remains to be seen. But I'm going to tell you a secret. You are being controlled. If you spent any amount of time, listening to a song like that and then spending hours trying to prove to everybody that the song is racist and stuff like that, you are being controlled 100%. Like sitting here arguing about whether or not the song that this dude didn't even write is racist is exactly what they wanted you to do when they wrote this freaking song. 100%. Like, we are being so carefully controlled by stuff like this. It's insane. And it's not enough for like people like me or someone like me to notice this kind of stuff. You have to really tell people, man. And whether or not this reaches anybody, who knows? But the fact is, this stuff doesn't matter. It doesn't. In our day to day world, this shit doesn't matter. We are all the same in this world. None of us are better than others based on the color of our skin. The fact is, the people that are controlling the game, the rich elitist people, they are the ones keeping us at each other's throats, because the more we gain intelligence and come together, the less they're going to be able to control us. So what do? They keep the divide and conquer game going. And a lot of people say this is rich white folks, but whether or not that's true, it probably is. The fact is, it's the rich versus the poor, 100%. And everybody that is not super rich is the poor. We are being kept against each other over stupid shit. We make blanket statements in this country about how all white people are this, or all black people are that, or all Hispanic people are this. And it's stupid, dude. Those arguments are all stupid. If you start from a point, so if you start an argument and start to research a topic from a point where you already, so like if you set out to prove that the world is racist, and you come from that perspective, if you already have that ideal stuck in your head that you're going to prove that the world is racist, any information that you find is going to prove that point to you, whether or not it's true. So if you start at the world, or looking through the lens that the world is racist, you're going to find things that prove your point. 100%. You have to look at this stuff objectively. You have to look at it from without emotions. You watch these videos without emotions. Like, you start to realize that, hey, maybe things are not as they seem. Maybe the average Joe going to work every day doesn't freaking think this way. You're just being told that these people think this way. You're being told that all these people act a certain way. And just because you're being told that by somebody doesn't make it true. And you have to start to think, well, who benefits? Again, who benefits from telling us this? I'm telling you, like, look at history, and it's obvious that we're being manipulated, and have been since probably the dawn of time, since our creators, whatever you want to call it, created us, and have needed to keep us subservient, and stop us from being able to rise up against them. The fact is, America, the world, you are being controlled, and social media is being used as a weapon like nothing has ever been able to be used before. And it is working. It is working 100%. When you scroll the internet and you see 900 million videos talking about how this stupid ass song is racist, or it's not racist, or it's blah, 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 like, you are being controlled. And that is the idea of the Matrix. It is the careful control over your reality, and, based on your feelings. You have to start watching things without feelings. If you want to watch some of this stuff, watch it without feelings, watch it without sound. Like, don't react. That is the thing, is that, that everybody is being controlled by, is your reaction. And that's basically what I wanted to say for the day. That's my little take on this day-to-day thing. Probably do a bit more of the reaction, if you will, on current events and the idea of racism. But just know that all of us are one in this country, in this world. All of us are one. It doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter the color of your skin. It doesn't matter if you're disabled. It doesn't matter if you're not disabled. All of us are one people, and we need to act like it. We need to come together. And that's when the system will fail. That's when the people controlling us will fail, is when we all come together and realize that we're all one big family. That's it. It's as simple as that. And it's the people with the money versus the people without the money. The people doing the work to make this world run versus the people getting the money for not doing the work. But anyway, this is Reflections. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Many, many blessings are coming your way.